Hello, friends, and welcome back to Me, Mommy, and Daddy's Story, Episode 10, or Part 10.
Yes, thank you so much for tuning back in. And in the last 9 episodes, we've talked about our family story. We've talked about the difficulties, the challenges, some of the joy that we've had, everything that we've gone through. In this episode, we are going to focus on social media. It's a topic that has really come up quite often, and some that have not followed us from day one also wanted to know about this, and we wanted to clear all of this up. I know it's been a long time, and this is the right timing to tell you about everything. So let's backtrack a little bit and let everyone know that in the beginning, Kevin did want to share some videos or some of the things that he can do, just like every other kid, right?
Yeah, just like going around, trying new foods, building some Lego.
And we did open up an account, and he did post one of the, I think it was a funny video, and it started getting a lot of views, and that account was right away banned. And that was a TikTok account. And it was kind of sad at the time. We didn't think too much of it.
It's lost media now.
Exactly. And then as we were always kind of trying to look at certain videos like cooking or some of the animal videos, so on and so forth, I decided to create an account. And we decided that would be an account, of course, set up by a parent, family account, run by us.
You know, just to watch some cooking videos or Lego building videos. You know, just to have fun and to show things.
Exactly. So that was set up by an adult, by us, family account.
He's an adult.
And when we had that account set up, everything was, as it should be, correct. And we had the opportunity to go back to Europe and show you where we originally are from and to have a vacation. That was something we felt, you know what, this is the right time for us to just kind of have our family videos, put it on the channel. Our friends or whoever wanted to see could also join in our journey. And it was with the idea of celebrating the things that we can do, that you can accomplish, that you can do, that you can see. And that's how the main account on TikTok at Kevin Gabor came about. And as we started posting videos, we were getting some views, and we were showing the places we were going through in Europe. It was, and it was a good way for us to also see other videos. So that was a good way to interact. And of course, Kevin did like that. It was fun. And one day, of course, we start getting the messages that they're trying to ban the account, and it was various methods being used, reporting and the underage and all those things. And so, of course, that was extremely upsetting because, again, everything was by the book. We had set it up, got everything verified. And if you don't know, that's how, at that point, Kevin was just feeling
sad, angry, mad. I mean, I did nothing wrong. I was just on there trying to have fun, be a kid, do what kids do, and I'm getting banned. There was no reason for the ban because, like you said at the beginning, adult made the account.
And it was supervised by us, of course, run by the parents. So if you didn't know, that's how that video came about. And Kevin felt like, I just want to express that and get everybody to, leave me alone. Just let me be. Let me deal with my difficulties as I can and celebrate the things that I can accomplish in life.
And that day was, it was going really bad. That's all I can say. It was terrible. But, then I saw that our Avengers, my actual friends, just started leaving positive messages, and that really helped. So thank you very much. I love you all, and I do hope that you can continue to support me.
And the response from that video was just incredible. I remember throughout, it was that day we were going through so many emotions, and seeing all the positive outpouring and support, and then the follower count just rising. It was unbelievable. We were
1,000 followers, 20K, just like this.
And I remember Kevin was telling me, look, and K-Mom was telling me, look, the follower count is rising. And of course, I was like, well, I'm not really sure what that means, and it probably will stop. And it didn't, and it just kept going.
I still remember the day we hit 10K.
Yes, and we were waiting, and by the end of that week, I remember just looking at the app, and then the follower count hit the 1 million mark. It was just unbelievable. And
Which, I was super grateful for, and I was super happy for it.
I think
It
if
was
you've seen some of the videos, you could see the excitement and the happiness. Just couldn't believe how many followers there were on, and great support, just outpouring of support for him and what he's doing. And we were very, very excited about that. And Kevin, I think you really felt like, okay, finally I'm special. I have friends to talk to. We can communicate. I'm getting a lot of support. I am at some point where he's not just pushed in the background, don't talk about him, don't look at him. He was being pushed to the forefront, which was very good as parents to feel.
Not only that, I'm just super happy that now I can help others who may be suffering through the exact same thing or something different, and I can just help them, be happy and not have to look at it in such a bad light.
And that was, of course, very well said. There was an outpouring of others saying, enlighten and talk more about osteogenesis imperfecta. Tell us about your story. And we started doing that as well, which was so good. And we were so happy to get that feedback. And others saying, look, Kevin's stories inspire me to do things, to deal with the situations that are going on in my life, with the difficulties we're facing. Of course, at that point, it was the bullying that a lot of people were responding to, and obviously they were saying, this is horrible, and we're going through similar situations, and thank you for standing up. Then we had the community who knows what it's like to be disabled, have a disability, and to deal with that. And then others who were just saying, look, this is great, you're putting wholesome content out there, and you're showing us things, and Kevin, and we're so happy to see Kevin learning these things and being able to go certain places, whether it's experiencing new foods, new cities, giving us tour guides. And so that was just such a happy time for us. And we were concentrating, of course, this was all absolutely new to us. We were concentrating, thinking, okay, look, we are going to keep posting on TikTok. And slowly but surely, we were starting to get some feedback, and our friends were pointing out that there were other accounts. Now, we were looking at them on TikTok, but we were getting messages, hey, did you know that there are people on Facebook pretending to be you, and they are selling merchandise in your name, and they're raising funds in your name, and so on and so forth.
And keep in mind, at the time, we didn't have any merch at all.
Of course. And we were surprised by that, and of course, it was something new. We didn't even think of it, that you can just so easily take somebody's identity and run with it on a social media platform, pretend to be them, and actually be selling things in someone's name. So as we were getting more and more reports about that, we started looking into it. And sure enough, there has been a concentrated effort on Facebook to create these accounts and amass a large following. And they were selling merchandise, of course.
Yep. On official merch.
Yeah, so that was on Facebook. And if you didn't know our struggles, for a good span of 2-3 months, we were just trying to get to the bottom of it and letting people know that's not our account, trying to take the videos down, trying to make sure that those accounts don't operate in our name. And they would take every single video and rerun it and do whatever methods they can just to keep getting views. Now, one of the things that we were told in the beginning, it's just kids doing it, or flattery, copying is a matter of flattery or something of that nature, which of course turned out it wasn't true, because they were doing it with a specific purpose. Not at all, no. And actually we can't disclose too many things, but they did have an insider working with them, and it was an entire operation. What that meant was, as our followers were reporting or were trying to submit, just like we were trying to submit reports, they were actually blocking them from going through. They would actually block the accounts first so you can't see them. And they were doing all kinds of inside things within the platform. Of course, we reported all of that. And the unfortunate response to it all was, finally, it was taken down, but in the end they decided to take our account along with it, with no explanation. So that was very unfortunate on the part of Facebook.
Yeah, and silly too.
Yes, we can't get into too many of the specifics and the details, but that's when the turning point really came about, because I know a lot of speculation is around where did most of the negative comments or the negativity turn around and start being focused on your TikTok account and the other accounts. Well, that was definitely the turning point. So when their operation was ceased and stopped, they have vowed to go in and start attacking every single account that we have. So all that negativity that was focused just on one platform where they had a large following and multiple accounts running these schemes, they then took all those efforts and started turning it toward Instagram and TikTok. On Instagram, as people were letting us know that there are impersonating accounts and accounts running our videos, we did start posting a lot of the videos over there to make sure that people do know which one is the real account and which one is posting the real videos and giving out true information.
Which one's the good one and which one's the bad one?
Yes. So we concentrated on that as well. A lot of our time and effort went into making sure that those accounts get taken down or the videos get removed. And once we were in a position where at least people knew which accounts are which, links are in, then of course attention turned to our TikTok account. And I'm sure you've seen it, if you haven't, in the comment sections and all those other remarks, even in the lives, kept just pouring in on the main account. And at one point, of course, as you all know, they were successful at banning the account, which...
That was a tough couple of weeks.
And it was exactly at the worst point where we were just celebrating. It was the Christmas holiday, and right after Christmas and before the New Year, that happened. And of course, we did open up another account, and our wonderful Avengers and friends and supporters have tuned in to our YouTube channel and to the second TikTok account. And they were telling us, look, do not focus on these negative people. Just keep putting out the content that you have. Keep being happy. Spread positivity, joy, hope, and happiness, and love.
Definitely.
And that's what we kept doing, and we will keep on doing. And fortunately, we were able to get the main account back again. It was unblocked, and we are able to continue sharing our content on there as well. So we do have both of those accounts on TikTok. And thank you for the overwhelming support on YouTube.
Yes, thank you very much. I love you all. You know, you're getting us closer and closer to be able to have that play button. You know, just to be able to look at it, like, instead of the great wave being there, just a play button from YouTube. You know, I've always wanted that. If we're talking social media, I think I should bring this up. You know, when I was a kiddo, I am still a kiddo, but I always wanted to become a famous YouTuber. That was always a dream of mine. While I might not be a famous YouTuber right now, I am a famous TikToker who is able to bring joy to others. And you know what? I'm just happy that I can bring joy to others. I love you all.
And if you see me smiling here, it's because I like it when Kevin tells us when he was young, always making us feel a little bit older. Thank you for that, Kevin. Of course. And yes, it would be great to have that play button and get to 100K subscribers.
It would.
So if you haven't yet, please do subscribe.
Please. And if you do, thank you very much.
Yes. And we are going to continue, of course, posting all of the, challenges, but also the joys and the accomplishments.
The happiness.
The happiness.
The fun. It will continue.
Yes.
Because, it's better to look at the positive and be surrounded with positivity than look at the negative and be surrounded with negativity.
Yes, and if we're still talking about, of course, social media, I do want to address some of the things that have been said or are being speculated. So I know the first and foremost in any of other videos that I see about us, there's a constant attack on the parents. And I think one of the first things, even those that feel like, Kevin is great, so all these negative comments shouldn't be coming to your channel, they are always wondering why the parents aren't more vocal, why we are not attacking them back or doing anything of that nature. And there's a very simple answer for that. That is not who we are, and that is not the type of altercations and type of behavior that we want to engage in. We do address the fact that they are out there, and we do put it out so people do know, we are aware of it. But we are not about taking every single comment or attack on us and then just going back and getting down into the negative. That's an area we're not versed in, so obviously all the negative people and comments, all those have an advantage. That's not something we want to engage in, period. But that doesn't mean we don't support Kevin or stand up for him. And we are doing a lot of behind the scenes things, of course, to make sure that our accounts are protected, comments are not seen through as they have been in the beginning. And we are, of course, myself and Mom. Oh.
Love you very much.
Back to serious.
Yes, back to serious.
Yes, so we are supporting him, of course, and we have dedicated really our lives to make sure that he will become independent and lead a good and productive life. So that, I believe, is our purpose and our job as parents, to make sure that is the most important and that is happening. So it's not about going out there, yelling off the top of our lungs, getting videos out there just addressing and constantly being negative.
That was never us and never will be us. We never wanted to spread negativity. We always wanted to spread positivity, just like we're doing now.
Exactly. So that's a little background on how we as parents think should be an example he should be given. The other main point that I wanted to address is we get a lot of comments or in the videos talking about, get them off the internet. Don't show any of your videos, so on and so forth. Well, the question is why? That's how everything came about, and that's why we are on social media to celebrate the things he can do, to have this engagement,
Exactly.
to have these friends.
Why should good people have to suffer for bad people? It just doesn't make sense.
It does not. And it doesn't say anywhere that all these platforms or, the internet, whether it's social media or other outlets, that they are made just for mean comments or negativity. I certainly don't believe in that idea. And again, I have proof because of the overwhelming support and the positive and the good people that do write to us and support us. And hopefully you will continue to support us, our content, and Kevin along the way. And we are also aware, and everybody should be aware, that those negative voices are just amplified by troll bot accounts and just the scammers. So one of the things that they want to do is make it seem like it's a lot of people saying it, and they're trying to put always ideas in people's heads and in our heads as well. So that's kind of the psychology behind it as well. They're trying to tear you down, make it seem like their opinion is in the majority, everyone feels that way, try to make you think that that's how it is, and kind of break you down psychologically as well. That, of course, is not going to happen.
Yes, because positivity always wins.
And although, and I've said this before on our lives, if you've seen it, the good people might not be always the ones yelling off the top of their lung, being in the front, but there are more good than bad people. And the good will always win out in the end. And that is an ideology that I hold dear to my heart and I believe in. And that's something I want Kevin to embrace as well and believe in. And that's why we are going to continue posting our content. Hopefully you enjoy it.
I hope you do.
Whether it's the cooking videos, the
Or
travel.
singing!
Oh, of course. How could I not mention singing?
Or maybe showing off some Legos like the macaw parrot.
Oh, wait, of course. Oh, you are a Lego master. And one of the things that I have received, and I was happy to hear, you're also a great travel guide. So you have travel videos, singing videos, cooking videos, Lego videos, and of course, some just having all around fun videos.
And loving videos.
And of course, we can't forget, some of the videos that aren't, they're a little bit more of a serious topic or are sad. We are dealing with osteogenesis imperfecta and our journey through life with that and your journey. And that is also something we feel we have to document. And I am so grateful for all the attention osteogenesis imperfecta has gotten because of you and the awareness you have brought. And I'm sure everyone else facing this or dealing with this is extremely happy that there are a lot more awareness because of you. Because you have talked about it and you're showing things and you're telling us how life is with that, and we are as parents as well. And I think that is a very important part of our journey and our content.
I'm happy to help. And I hope I can continue helping.
Yes, so we will continue.
You will.
Yes, and we hope.
I love you all.
We hope that you will continue to watch and support and subscribe. Get us to 100K. Get that elusive play button.
And here's some cell phone convention hugs.
Love you all. Bye.